Yat Mastananishla. This is Navajo Grandma. Happy New Year. And today we are going to talk about New Year celebrations. And it's going to involve, the first one is going to be about the Navajo Nation. And if you look at the picture, it's about celebration of the New Year in October. Now remember, our New Year has already happened in October, which is called Gantje, and Gantje signifies the start of the new year. And it's time for change, reflection, and visualizing the new goals that we have. It's the start of a new cycle of life. It's like the butterfly, as you can see here. The butterfly is called Aloha. We shed the past, the old, and this butterfly basically symbolizes to the Navajo about love, temptation, and foolishness. Who wants to get rid of temptation and foolishness? I'm one of them. And so that's what it represents to the Navajo people. But also, when we choose to shed temptation and foolishness, what happens? We go through a transformation, we go through a metamorphosis, and then we end up in Hojo with beauty, balance, and harmony, and then the grace of a butterfly. And that's how beautiful we become. So that is it for the Navajo Nation and our celebration for the new year. Again, Gantje is done. The next one is called the makahiki. This is in Hawaii. And traditionally, as you see, Grandma's going to show you, this is the makahiki. And traditionally, it's celebrated in October as well. How cool is that? The Makahiki Festival in Hawaii, it celebrated new beginnings and honors the god Lono, who represents fertility, music, and rain. And it's consisting of the 3 phases. The first phase focuses on purification and spiritual cleansing and making an offering to the gods, if you can see this. The second phase involves hula dancing, singing, feasting, and athletic competition. And we know how well built those guys are. The final phase was meant to honor Lono as well as to test the chief by throwing spears at him to see if he's able to deflect them. See what he's doing here? Meaning that he was still a worthy leader. Today, the Aloha Festival is celebrated in the makahiki tradition and lasts a week. The next is the Tewa. The Tewa it's viewed as a time of healing, the new year. And members of the Tewa speaking tribes would do 3 dances throughout the latter part of the year to celebrate the incoming year, beginning the celebration with the turtle dance at the winter solstice. Now, that was the 21st of December, which is easily the most public religious ceremony of the year. Tewa used old songs that they recomposed in new ways. In October, the Tewa celebrate with the deer dances, as you will see, to represent both the feminine and the masculine, and in the month after, the buffalo is recognized in another dance to represent healing. this is the Hopi celebrating their new year on December 22nd, the day after the winter solstice. And the Hopi have what they call the Soil, S-O-Y-A-L ceremony. Soil is the winter solstice ceremony of the Zuni and the Hopi people. It's held December 21st, and it's the shortest day of the year. Of course, the solstice is on the 21st. Participants ceremonially bring the sun back from its long slumber, and it is a mark of a beginning new cycle of the wheel of the year, and it works on purification to symbolize the second phase of creation and the dawn of life. The ceremony is meant to help turn the sun back towards the summer to implement life for the new year, and lasting up to 9 days. Can you imagine? And the Hopi make that they go and they do their prayer objects. They have rituals that they pass down, lessons to newer generations that have the feast, and then they have the feast at the conclusion of the celebration. If you look at this, do you see? This is the Hopi and how they dress for the soil celebration, and here they are dancing and welcoming and purifying for the new year. Aren't they beautiful colors? The Umatilla, who are close in the Oregon area, their new year is a time when they celebrate the return of the sacred food, including the deer and the bitter roots. And it's coming back to the tribal members as the sunlight begins to stretch. The Umatilla celebrate the new year with singing, dancing, drumming, praying, and the meals are served together in their longhouse. Look at this. And then Grandma has a picture is showing you also the picture of the longhouse. Just as the Hopi, this is also the time of the year when elders teach and share their wisdom and stories to the younger members of the tribe, passing it down by word of mouth. So wonderful. That's the Umatilla. The last New Year celebration is with the Iroquois Confederacy. Now there's 6 different tribes or nations there. But this is the Iroquois, and they considered a celebration of new beginnings. The Iroquois tribe have a 9-day celebration called the Midwinter Ceremony, or the New Year's ceremony, and taking place in either January or February, depending upon the lunar cycle. That take place over the festival. The events that occur during the ceremony include what we call the Great Feather Dance. Now Grandma's going to show you that here. And this is the Great Feather Dance. And they also have, this is one of the dances for the New Year celebration. They also have another interesting event, and they call it dream sharing. And dream sharing is where they sit together, and dream sharing is an important part of the midwinter ceremony. The Iroquois believe that dreams, rather than being merely fantasies or random images, represent a cure for diseases as well as mental disorders. By sharing their dreams in public and getting other tribal members' opinions about what those dreams represent, the Iroquois believe that they are better able to resolve whatever problems or conflicts give rise to the dreams in the first place. So this is incredible. At the end of the festival, they conclude with a speaker that presents the summary and thanksgiving with the tribes. And at the end, members are purified as New Year is finally welcomed. I hope, I will check and see if Grandma's showing these pictures properly. It is freezing outside right now.
Ooh.
And Grandpa's hands are frozen and so are mine. But if you can tell, here's 2023 and another year. We were laughing, one of my subscribers said, Grandma, remember when we were young and the year 2023 was a sci-fi, it used to be a sci-fi movie about, you know, way in the distance, way far away. Well, guess what? We're in it right now, and we are celebrating it today. Grandpa and I are going to go eat dinner, and I'm going to try to download this or upload this for you. And again, welcoming 2023. The past is done. We're like the butterfly. We're leaving the past behind, and we are going to become wonderful monarch butterflies. Just absolutely lovely. I want to thank you so much for the love you've shown me this past year, caring for me. Oh dear. Praying for me, and I've done the same for you. I know some of you are sick. Grandma worries about you, and drink lots of water. Drink your water, keep yourself hydrated, and, you know, disinfect your hands. And I hope that you are safe and all is well, and that this coming year will be wonderful. And all the blessings that you stand in need of, I pray that you will receive. And Grandma loves you very much. Thank you for supporting me. And I pray that you will like and share my videos. And that with this year, let's try to hope that we'll get up to 50,000 instead of just the mere 30,000 I have. But anyways, thank you. I love you, subscribers. Love and hugs and kisses. And for the Happy New Year, I'll see you next year. Hug on ya.
Don't.
No, you're not going to do anything.
Happy New Year! And it's already a Happy New Year in Australia because we're ahead of all you guys. So Happy New Year!